Now at K.C.T.V, I'm here with Duckets and Ky Kiddy.
What's up?
Good to y'all.
You already know.
So where y'all from?
Far Rockaway, Queens. Far Rockaway, Queens. Queens get the money, you know. Shouts to the whole put this in the whole Far Rockaway. But yeah, Queens, definitely Queens, Far Rockaway.
So how are the living conditions out there?
You know, just like any other hood, any other neighborhood that you're from. You know, it's not like suburbs or anything like that. But you know, you got your projects, you got your delis, Chinese stores, and all that.
All right. Tell us about yourself.
Well, like I said, from Far Rockaway, Queens, Ky Kiddy, rap artist, been doing it for about, I'd say almost close to 10 years. Progress has been pretty good as far as projects and feedback as far as my music and things of that nature. Still doing music and just trying to put on for my town, which has fallen soldiers such as Stack Bundles, Chinx drugs. We just recently lost Superb. Superb. You know what I mean? So just for those people that put their back on things for music, that's what I'm trying to, continue to rap with that, So that's basically my mission. Yeah, for myself, started rapping probably since high school, but always been around music, you know what I'm saying? Started from like dancing, couldn't do that, transition to hitting the booth, you know what I'm saying? So always been around music. Got a tape coming out soon, 2019, should be looking for that in the spring. Yeah, like, I'm not new to this. Music is really my passion. I'm gonna take it from there.
All right. And what did you guys do before you started rapping? How was your childhood?
Oh yeah, but like I said, yeah, I always been around music, always looked up to, like, you know what I mean? Illest nigga in Nebraska, that's Michael Jackson, you know what I'm saying? Definitely the Riot, you know what I'm saying? Shit, fucking started from dancing, stopped the routines, you know what I mean? Started doing the booth. My brother actually got me in the studio. I mean, I rapped on my own, but once I knew he was in the studio recording, you know what I mean? I followed up to him real quick, got me in the studio, took off from there, you know what I mean? Just kept the whole flame lit from the hood, from the rock. Or basically the same shit with me. Like, I was already like in tune with music since a young age, as far as like dancing, partying, this and that, you know what I mean? I've always been in love with music anyway, so it was like, all right, well, like me said, you just continue to evolve. So it evolved from like dancing to partying to actually rapping ourselves, you know what I mean? So before that, the childhood was cool, like, you know what I mean, running around. Like I said, shout out to the whole Far Rockaway. Like, I've been up and down the beach, polying with everybody, whether it's been through sports or school or whatever the case may be. So, before the music was, we were still on the scene, whether it was a party or somebody's tournament or sports, whatever the case may be, it's always been that kind of thing. So the music just adds on to it. Now we got more to talk about when it comes to it, So.
Okay. And where did you guys go to school?
I started, from public school, I started out here in Far Rockaway. I was in Springfield for a little bit of my middle school, Springfield, Jamaica. Ended up going to Martin Van Buren and shit for high school. Touched in a little college, BMCC, so never really just in the Far Rockaway area. I'm definitely throughout Queens, throughout New York. Yeah, I pretty much skipped around to a few schools too. I started out like PS43, then from 43 to 106, from 106 to 180 and Alps, and from there to the Channel View, from there to the Rock, FDA. So I've been all over, which is kind of cool to me because I got to really like mingle with everybody in the hood from those schools. And then I ventured out after 9th grade and went to the Jamaica route. Shout out to my South Side niggas, my North Side niggas and shit like that. Facts. Van Buren, that's all the way out of my league, but I went out there, you know what I mean? So that was my horizons too, with more Queens and shit. And then I also attended BMCC for a little while, so that ventured me out into the city. Very few people step outside their comfort zone too. Very few. So I was able to, basically connect the dots around the whole city, and that's basically the plan to do the same with the music. I got people that support me here, support me there, and
just trying to keep that, you know, as a home base, you know, as far as New York, because it's hard to get that in New York too. So it's a blessing in the same sense.
Okay. And where can we find your music?
Right now you can catch me on SoundCloud, Duckets Music, definitely YouTube. Soon I'm gonna start putting a project on. No More Delays, that's the tape, it's the name of the tape, No More Delays, look in for that. That should be streaming on Apple Music, Tidal, everything that you can find it on Amazon, all types of shit that you can donate, you know what I mean? Support, Spinrilla, anything, word, just type in V Duckets, something's gonna pop up.
I recently just dropped a tape, EP rather, on those same streaming platforms, Apple, Tidal, Spotify. You can just really Google it, whatever you choose to stream your music with. The title is Waiting on Me. The EP consists of 9 tracks. 3 of them are actually visual on YouTube. Got El Chapo, that was the recent one I just dropped. Make a Way, and Waiting on Me, the intro is out. I'm actually gearing up to work on the sequel to that, and also put out some other music as well. I would say singles other than that sequel, but yeah, Apple Music, Tidal, Spinrilla, Spotify, YouTube, SoundCloud. It's all there. So Ky Kiddy, K.Y. Kiddy. I'm on all the Instagram, social sites, Facebook.
Yeah, follow social media.
Yeah, follow me on social media, see what's going on, see the events. I'm gonna be doing a couple of events soon, stepping outside and stuff like that. So it's on. Green light. 2019 is coming, so that's what I'm pushing for, you know.
Okay. How many music videos and songs do you guys have out?
Thank God right now. I took a lot of videos off YouTube, just, you know, from the early stages, you know, the nasty stuff, a lot of nasty stuff I had out at the time. Right now, videos, I think I got about maybe 2 or 3 on YouTube. You know, visuals. You know, other than that, you know, I got tracks and stuff on there as videos on YouTube if you click it. But yeah, really starting fresh, you know, starting from a, you know, a whole different image, whole different sound, coming correct, you know what I mean? Coming for the game, not these bull rappers out here that's, you know what I mean, waking up every day, I'm gonna be a rapper, you know what I mean? Don't look at me like these rappers. You know what I mean, I'm not one of these guys, like, but
You got Kiddy?
you got a couple.
I said it before, I also kind of cleaned up my pages as well and chose what to keep up there and what not to, especially when I was getting towards the EP, because I feel like I didn't put a full project out at all in my career, do different things, music getting lost and all type of stuff. But from the EP, right now I got about 4 visual-wise as far as YouTube, and tracks, it's probably a good solid 15 out there between SoundCloud and the EP. I don't rush music.
Tracks,
I don't drop a song every day. I don't try to drown people with my music. I like to, you know, give them a little something. They rock with it, and then, you know, they wait for me to drop the next thing. And some people, you know, build to, you know, some type of suspense with your music when it's like, okay, yo, when you gonna drop something cool? When am I gonna hear from you or something like that? So I kind of thought that
It take like what? Let's say it take like 3 months to build a lead song or something like that. Like a year to build a Rolls Royce or some shit like that.
Yeah. So basically, that's what I do with everything. Basically, I try not to rush things. I make sure shit is precise. So about 15 tracks and 4 videos. So check me out. Go check them out. Put some views up there. Organic views, not the fake ones that you can buy. Yeah, we know. Yeah. Facts.
And what's the message you guys are trying to send out with your music?
With me, motivation, just that little piece of hope, you know what I mean? Music that's gonna get you through to the next day, music that you can relate to, that, you know what I mean, that you just, it's just a mood, it's a vibe. Like, my music just really based on vibes. Like, whatever I feel that day, I'm putting that in the booth. Whatever I feel at that moment, I'm gonna write it down, like, and I'm sure people can relate, because we all basically going through the same thing. I mean, we all the same, ain't nothing different. Definitely motivational music. Keep you up, keep you positive, but definitely a vibe.
I would say, like, just to go hard, basically. Like, you have to go hard in, like, probably everything you gotta do, or one So it's like I'm going hard through music, and you'll probably hear it through my music, or maybe you might have a party song or whatever the case may be. But just think that just to show the work ethic through my music, even not even having to hear anything, just watching me work or whatever the case may be, or putting things together. I feel like it's just a message of going hard at anything that you want to do, because you never know where you may go with it. You know what I mean? So I don't know where I may go with music. You don't know where you may go with whatever you want to do, but as long as you go hard, you gotta get somewhere. So my whole thing is just going hard. Go hard or go home, really. We ain't got no choice but to go hard. If I don't go hard, then you're just gonna lose. And if you don't like losing, go hard. You know what I mean? A lot of people be crying about shit that they feel like the world is against them, but hey, the world is against everybody. You just gotta go hard. We all gotta go hard. We're gonna take an L, but that's my motivation. Even behind myself, it's like, okay, if I take an L, I feel like, all right, now it's time to go harder. You know what I mean? You gotta use that as motivation. So that's my message. Just go hard.
Okay. And who are you guys trying to target with your music?
The world. Words, to be honest with you, like world. Trying to target everybody. I'm not one of those rappers that I'm not one of those. Excuse my language. I'm not like these rappers, but I'm not one of these dudes that's I'm making straight street music, or I'm making music for, I'm a lover, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm making straight R&B love songs, like I'm making feel good music. Like you might catch me on a techno track. You might catch my song while you walking around shopping in shopping stop. Like, you know what I'm saying? I might have 1 or 2 words in it, you know what I'm saying? It might be mainly the beat. Like, I really love music, so I really make any type of music. I could work with any type of artist, you know what I'm saying? Different genres of music, like, that's just the type of guy I am. I mean, like, I fuck with music, so.
Yeah, versatile.
Like you said, word.
Versatile, man. Like,
trying to hit the world, trying to hit everybody head.
It don't gotta be just, one lane.
Word. I got songs for the oldies.
Yeah.
Word. I got songs for the youngins that's right now. I got songs for my era, my generation that we in right now. Like,
and I feel like even if you're not on in a certain way, you gotta try everything. Not everything, because a lot of stuff is becoming weirdo shit, but some things you gotta try out, to test the waters to see where you may pop. Like I watch
can't never be comfortable.
I watch Pitbull go from like a hard Miami rapper to now all he do is make money off reggaeton. Like, you know what I mean? So you never know where you are positioned to be until you try it and do it. So being versatile is a big thing that definitely I feel like both of us do when it comes to music. And definitely growing up around a lot of different music, like all of the South stuff.
Right. Yeah.
Like we done kind of heard. Shout out to my pops, he out there in North Carolina. He been moving more and more south since.
Yeah, so we kind of been word back and forth from the south back to the east. Word.
For a long time, so to see the wave and hear different things, and just being a fan of music, I think it helps us as artists to build, different lanes for our music. So
Definitely.
So.
And why did you guys start rapping?
Shoot, started rapping. Wasn't even something that I really planned to do. Like, I just love music. So once I stopped dancing, like I said earlier, I'll be in high school, me and my niggas, you know what I'm saying, bullshit, walking up and down the Ave, you know what I'm saying, and I just be, yo, you know what I mean? Niggas be like, oh yeah, that shit fire, who wrote that? I'm like, me, yeah, fuck out of here. I'm like, nah, my nigga, like, for real, I really wrote that, you know what I'm saying? So after that, when I caught their attention and they was like, who wrote that? I'm like, oh, let me keep it going. So after that, I started writing pen and pad. I see my brother end up hitting the studio to lay it down, you know what I'm saying? And after that, that's when everything took off. But like, it wasn't even like planned, really. Honestly, this music shit wasn't even planned. It just was hit. I was just like, yo, this is it. This is what I like to do. I can wake up every day. You know what I mean? I can listen to beats. I can make beats. Like, beats I get nice with the engineering too.
Mm-hmm. Word. Natural thing too as well. I was always just, like I said, into music, party and things like that. I would recite a lot of like other rappers that I've heard, regular stuff. I was really good at learning lyrics as a younger kid and things like that. So I guess that kind of helped out, but wasn't in the plan. Like you said, friends playing around. Even when I wasn't even doing it. They were like, yo, spit something. I used to look at them like, I don't rap, you know what I mean? But I think one day, I think the biggest thing was Twitter coming out and just being able to just write so much. And I used to just put little lines together, whatever the case may be. And one of my mans was like, yo, you should just try rapping. And he was like the 5th person to be like, yo, try rapping. And I was like, you know what, let me try it. He brought me to the studio after I wrote like a couple freestyles, I guess. And remember she wrote, fell in love with the booth, and that was it. You know, I ran with it and tried my best to keep it up, and here we are today. So, word.
Okay. And are you guys signed to a label or with a management?
No.
Nah,
Independent.
I'm not signed to any label or management. I did the management thing for
Where
2 years.
I did run around. Where I did run around with Viking, Duckets and Buggy under the management.
Definitely a great push.
Word.
All love, but like I said, 2-year contract.
Word, learned a lot. Definitely learned a lot running around. Right now, independent.
But yeah, independent.
Basically, you know what I mean, doing what I'm doing, boasting up on my own, taking control of my, you know what I mean, my craft, my career, my business, my image, you know what I mean, my artistry and what I want to do. So, you know, I'm not saying I'm not going to work with a manager. Yeah, you can win independently. Not saying that you know what I mean, you don't need a manager, you can't work or a manager won't help you. You know what I mean? Not saying that at all, because they definitely do. But right now, you know, this is just what I'm doing right now. And who knows, you know what I mean? Later on, I might find a manager, keep it rolling from there.
No label, no management. I was signed to a management, like I said, shout out to Fight in 2 years, loving the bucket situation, I saw love and all of that. But right now, independent, doing my own thing, copyrighting my own things, putting my name, you know, pretty much more solidified just in case I do choose to, you know, sign with a management or a label or whatever. At least I'm straight, you know, from the beginning. So that's really what I'm focused on, making sure I'm straight, I'm copywritten, I'm able to basically do everything that I want to be able to do by myself before I put it into, you know, another person's hands or whatever. And it's not, you know, a bad idea or anything like that, but that's just where I'm at, you know, in the game as far as knowing what I know and able to do it myself. So, independent right now.
Okay. And have you guys did any shows?
A couple showcases, private shows, not yet, no, but definitely a couple showcases. Oh, I'm lying. When I was under management, definitely did a lot of shows. I'm bugging out. Yeah, definitely did a lot of shows. A lot of strip clubs, a lot of strip club scenes. Shit, but yeah, more to come though. Definitely more to come.
Yeah, definitely some shows. I've been trying to perform as much as I can since I mean, every artist tries to perform as much as they can. But definitely I feel like it's, of course, 100% easier when someone's booking it for you and then you know you have a show. Like I said, like you said, under management, there was definitely a lot of lineups of shows. As far as me independently, I focused more on the business side once I chose that route. So I've done maybe 2 or 3 shows since. Nothing major, but I'm definitely planning on doing so with the second EP that's coming. Knowing that the business is right and everything is cool now, so we're gonna go for the shows now. But definitely have done shows, definitely. Your local clubs, Angel, Starless, this, that, and the third. You know, your local venues, showcases and stuff. I've done it major stage and things of that nature, so it's a good look. It's definitely a good look.
Okay. Now, as being an independent artist, right? How do you get booked for these shows? You gotta hit them up. What you gotta do? What's up?
Well, majority of the time, well, actually 50-50. Promoters can hit you up if they feel like, you know, you could bring some traffic to their club, you know, and they could, you know, generate some money off of you. Other 50% is you being actually outside and actually in the mix, mingling, and end up running down on a promoter, you know what I'm saying, that may have a club, you may, yo, look, I'm gonna book you for this night, da da da. Some dudes host for free, some dudes get paid to host, you know what I'm saying? So it's a difference, but definitely 50-50. Sometimes promoters hit you, but majority of the time I end up running into promoters just being around outside and take off from there, and they book you from there. Other artists book you, you can catch me under my bio, you know what I mean? If you wanna know how to book me, check my bio at vduckets@gmail.com. From artists to promoters to engineers, hit that email up.
Yeah, I would definitely say that. Shout out to all the promoters that's out there that do rock with us already. But as an independent artist, yeah, you definitely got to be in the mix because it's 10 times harder without somebody, leading the way or so to speak. So it's like you have to really get your hands dirty, like you said, meet these promoters.
What I mean, yeah.
Shake hands.
Don't be on Instagram liking 1,000 pictures of the promoters. It's not being outside.
Yeah, a lot of people confuse the internet with being outside. That's not the same thing. Like everybody's all, I'm doing this.
This is outside.
And I don't really like a lot of people are not really outside. So you really have to be outside. It takes those 2 a.m., 3 a.m. club runs and things of that nature just so you can run down and see what's going on. You may run into a photographer, you may run into a DJ, you may run into another artist, you may run into a label exec, what I mean? So you never know, but you really have to be hands-on, especially being independent. So that's something I'm myself definitely looking forward to this year as far as like getting back outside and touching the people rather than what you would say really.
What would you tell somebody who wants to start rapping? What's some words of advice?
First thing off, if you serious, do it. Go full force with it, especially if you're young. You have less responsibilities, you have more time to focus on your craft. I would say really focus on your craft. Like really focus on your craft, focus on your sound, stay true to yourself, have your set music, your set the environment, make sure your environment positive, don't be around any knuckleheads, what I mean? Like keep people that's gonna keep you in perspective, keep you striving for greatness and where you wanna go. Yeah, like if you're serious, man, go for it. If you're not serious, you're just playing with it, then you know what I mean? To each his own. But if you're serious, go for it. Go get it.
I would say just work. Like you said, if you are serious, just work. Don't let anybody tell you anything, really. Take your hints and this and that and third. But,
see these days, if you want to be a rainbow hair rapper, like be a rainbow hair rapper,
yeah,
like do what you want,
like you and do what you want to do. And stay true to yourself, like you said, and like find your way. Like don't let anybody steer you anyway. Find your way. Even if it takes a long time or anything like that, but. A lot of people didn't rock with me when I first started rapping. It wasn't like, I'm rocking with him as a rapper. No, I had to build myself up, and continue to work and gain that, acknowledgement or respect or whatever the case may be. But just work. Just put the work in it and it'll all come back to the fold. That's the best advice, even for myself and for new artists. Just keep on working. Just keep working.
Okay. Do you feel that someone needs a source of income in order to pursue the entertainment business?
Definitely. If you think you're going to be a rapper and don't invest in your craft and invest in what you want to do, and invest meaning yes time, but also financially, it's going to be slim that you're going to get in the game. In my opinion, definitely have to invest videos, studio time, whatever it is, freaking being in a club, getting your records spin, and just promotion from music, putting it on these websites, running around with hard copies, and definitely gonna cost you a couple ducats, man. It'll cost you a couple ducats to make it where you gotta be. So definitely save your money and invest it in the right areas.
Everything costs money, so that's the answer right there. Everything costs money, so if you think you're gonna do something without money, it ain't gonna work. So you can't even eat without money. So you gotta have some type of finesse, especially just for music. It's kind of hard for artists that aren't, successfully on music. Some of us got jobs, or some of us are, making ends meet, other ways, or whatever the case may be. So, everybody has a family, everybody has a roof to put over their head, food to put in their stomach. But if you really want to take it serious, you definitely have to sit back and figure out what your music bag is going to be. On top of that, it's like another bill or another investment rather. So you definitely got to have some sort of money.
Okay, so you're saying that networking and investing is like what's needed to be a successful artist.
Definitely. Oh yeah, it plays a
way, especially in this day and age.
Plays a key role. Yeah, I mean, the road to success. Word.
Okay. And how does someone keep a fan base?
Consistency, man. Consistency. Acknowledging your fans, letting them know that you're here, letting you know that you appreciate their love and their support. And consistency. They always gonna want to hear something new. They always gonna hear what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, word, for me, that's how I was. I was a fan. I was a fan of Chinx and Stack. You know what I mean? And that's what kept me, because they was consistent. They was just like, yeah, I want to hear the next beat. Yeah, I want to hear, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes I might be going through some shit. They drop a new track. That's, you know what I mean? That's what I needed. Like, then, like, you know what I mean? So, you definitely want to be consistent, man, and definitely acknowledge and support your fans and show them that you care and you appreciate their support. A lot of people don't, you know what I mean? Let people know that they appreciate them and that they love them for what they do. So,
yeah, you gotta keep your fans in tune with certain things, you know. Sometimes I may have a show, you know, sometimes it's, you know, $20 a ticket or whatever the case may be, and sometimes I'll just invite people out and buy the tickets myself just to have them out there. You know, it shows them, okay, he just wants me here without even the money. It's just a support thing, you know, whatever the case may be. Just different things that interact with your fans. As far as music-wise, definitely consistency. People want to continue to hear you, see you, be around you. So I just feel like a genuine bond with the fans, you know, is something that is going to definitely carry you a long way. I got people that are rooting for me from when I first started rapping that feel like I'm never going to stop supporting you or whatever the case may be. So that's love, you know, so I appreciate it.
Okay. And we're all going through personal situations, right? How are you guys overcoming your personal situations?
I ain't gonna lie, probably like the next man. Or probably just like you, whoever watching this, like, probably doing the same thing you doing. Partying, sitting down, meditating, go to church, pray. This number one, honestly, pray, first and foremost.
Or everybody pray.
Maybe get a bottle, you know what I'm saying? Get around your peoples, you know what I'm saying? Get around good energy, good vibes, just to keep that head straight. I even talk to, you know what I'm saying, mama love. Speak to her sometime, you know what I'm saying? Speak to your grandmother, speak to your family, you know what I'm saying? Your elders, to keep your head straight. They've been here before, so, you know, you might learn a little something.
Yeah, I would say that right now, you know, having like you said earlier, a clear space, clear environment, you know what I mean? It still can be stuff going on around you, but you need somewhere or someone that you can go to, or, you know, somewhere where you could basically just clear your mind for about maybe an hour or two, or somebody you can talk to for an hour or two. Or just stay focused on the plan that you got to get you out of that situation, or get you away from that situation, whatever the case may be. So I try to just stay focused on the things that I know is going to get me to the next level. You're going to take your L's, you know, I say it every day. But to get to that next level, you know, I just try to stay focused. You know, everybody's going through things. You know, God bless everybody. There's been a lot of stuff going on in my neighborhood recently, as far as death and, you know, things of that nature. So everybody hold their head, you know, from Queens to our 5 boroughs to New York to the whole world. You know what I mean? So we just gotta keep pushing as a people and keep positive energy going. 'Cause that's what works, you know. So that's what.
All right. It's now K.C.T.V, and we out. Peace.